Well, there we go. There's our beast of a leopard, Tingana. He's the big boy around here and walking straight south. I've got no sign of Thandi yet or Hosana. I think Hosana is to the north of me and Tingana is just mobile now straight southwards. I'm going to quickly just turn for you, Senzo, because we're going to obviously have to try and keep up with them. It seems like they've been on an absolute mission today. So I'm trying to just see if I can move. And I also want to try and get out of the shot of some of the guys that are here on a photographic tour. So I'm just trying to move out of their way so that they can get the photos that they need. But it is beautiful to see him. He's an absolutely monstrous leopard. When you've been looking at Tumba and Hosana for a while, and I haven't seen Tingana for a long time, it means that he really is a lot bigger than I remember him. But look, he's going to walk straight through the sun. I can actually see Thandi now as well. This is so cool. Aren't we being spoiled today? I think we're being absolutely spoiled. Now, I believe a lot of you are very happy about what's been going on. Now, I might take a sneaky little picture just to see Tingana as he strolls through this territory, and they are on collision course now straight towards where Tumba is. So where I left Tumba, they are walking straight towards that area. It's going to be quite spectacular. Senzo, let's go forward to get Thandi because she's walking in the most exquisite light. Now Tingana there, and there comes Thandi now. Look at this beautiful light that she's in. Isn't that magnificent? So she's striding, much like what Tingana is doing. She's also striding through. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? We couldn't have asked for a better sighting. This is absolutely spectacular. And she is my favorite leopard of the females. She's absolute. But isn't this cool? Now, I feel somewhat like we're going to go bundu bashing like Tara did yesterday morning. So it's going to be a rough afternoon, I think. Now, the problem is if they head south from here, there's not really much we can do because they're going to cross over into Little Gowrie. We just have gone past the same line of Chitwa. So hopefully there's Tingana on my right, and Thandi should pop out straight in front of me, right over there. There she is. Oh, look at that. There is something about a leopard when it walks like this and strides through the bush that is just so spectacular. Wow. Very cool. When you have things like this and days like today, there's no ways that you cannot stop smiling. It is the best thing in the world. I could spend all my life with leopards. They are fantastic. Now, I believe some gremlins attacked and I had a pixelated leopard. Well, even a pixelated leopard I would imagine would be quite pretty. It would be far prettier than no leopard, I can tell you that much. Sorry, Thandi, I didn't even actually see you there. But there goes Thandi. She's walking southwards. You're going to bump straight into your son. Imagine if we get Hosana, Tumba, Thandi and Tingana in one sighting. That would be quite something if we see all four of them together. Now, Hosana is way back. He seems to be somewhere on the fire break of Torchwood. So he's quite far north of us at this stage, but I would imagine with all the commotion, maybe he might follow and come with these two cats. And like I say, we're on a crash course for Tumba at this stage. So let's try keep up with them and see if we can. You see, she's now sitting and watching. The last time I saw Tingana was on my right-hand side, also moving in this general vicinity. So I'm sure he's also around. They are heading straight towards a big termite mound, which is the old den for Gwen. Now, luckily, Gwen is not here today with those two new little ones. She's in a much safer place than being here, because if there's two leopards on their way to a den site, it wouldn't have been a good situation. So I'm glad that Thandi and Tingana are not at the newer den site, that's for sure. Now, I'm going to try and just sneak around towards that termite mound itself. here we go. So here's the mound just up ahead of me, and Thandi is just off to my right. I don't know where Tingana is as yet. I think he might be somewhere close by here. Oh, there he is, in front. He's right in front of me as well. So Tingana is sitting directly in front of us, and Thandi is slowly coming behind us. There we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Isn't this cool? We're surrounded by leopards. Day made, that's for sure. Oh, sorry, Thandi, I didn't even see you there, my girl. You're right next to us. So Thandi's just walking right next to the car. There she comes. I was just starting to roll forward, and she actually was probably as close as could be, because I didn't even see her over the side of the car. I checked for her, and I thought she went behind me. But there we go. She's not offended by us, thank goodness, because she can sometimes be a little bit on the grumpy side when she wants to be. But today she's being an absolute champion. She's not worried about us at all. Here we go. Hopefully they're going to walk side by side. This is what I was waiting for. So she should pop out now in front of us. So I want to just give some space so that she can, and then him behind. There we go. So for those of you that like screenshots, there we go. That's the screenshot to get, is of the two of them walking together. How's that? Look, he's nose down, sniffing again. And like I say, this is where Tumba's been hanging around, and I wonder if they're not going to pick up his scent as they go. It'll be interesting if they do, that's for sure. Hopefully they're going to keep on this road that we're on now. Exquisite Bliss, you say a family reunion. Well, yes, I would imagine it will be a family reunion if all of them meet up. But what I'm hoping is they stay on this road and keep going, because from here, if they keep going west, they're going to go straight to Twin Dams, and it will be beautiful. Can you imagine if the two of them are up on the dam wall, late golden afternoon light, and particularly if they mate, it will be perfect for that romantic situation. So that's what I'm hoping for. I hope they don't turn left. Now, I believe Tara has found a feathered friend that might fly away that is also a predator, so let's quickly go across to her. Yes, it is amazing, Tara. I think that's the perfect word to explain this. But I don't know if, Tara, if you're interested, that Hosanna is coming to Cheetah Cutline too, and he's quite far behind us, so it's two separate sightings. So if, Tara, if you want your dose of spots, I would suggest going to Cheetah Cutline and going and having a look at the little chief. I don't know if Tara has seen Hosanna yet, but if you haven't, it would be worth going to go there, and I think it would be a fitting way for the day to go if Tara also gets some spots in her life as well. Oh, look at this. No, don't go inside there. Don't be naughty. Now, that is not a friendly area that he's going into. Tingana, of all your places you could have gone. And Thandi now following as well. Right, now let's see. Who knows if I'm going to be able to follow them here. I don't think so, but let's try anyway. It might be an entertaining ride, that's for sure. So hold on to whatever you are sitting in, because this might get quite rough. You particularly, Senzo. There. Whether or not we're going to get down here is anyone's guess at this stage. I don't think so. I see Tingana's tail just on my right-hand side at the moment, and Thandi going that general direction as well. But, hold on, let me try to see if I can get forward here a little bit, Senzo. Looks like they're going to mate just in front here. Just through there, Senzo, there's definitely her rubbing up on him. There she is. So she's over there somewhere. Listen, listen. Can you hear Tingana growling at her? Up a little bit, Senzo. No, to the left, to the left, to the left. So if you look, follow my finger, yeah. So she's over there somewhere. The top there. Up, 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 up. There, somewhere there. I can just see her tail at the moment and hear her. She's at those big sticks at the back there. Maybe it's a bit difficult for Senzo. I'm going to try and see if I can get forward a little bit. Senzo, you good there? Straight. There we go. There we go. There they are. So here he comes out. Oh, don't know where she went, but he's still grumbling and groaning and having a bit of a whinge at the moment. Oh, Senzo, I don't think we're going to be able to get through here, unfortunately, which is going to be interesting. Now, hopefully we're going to see them going towards Twin Dams. I'm going to just try and shoot around because the drainage line actually cuts off not too far from here. So I'm going to quickly go around, and while I do that, I believe Tara's caught up with the Nkuhuma Pride. So let's go across back to her. In front of us, Tingana to the right. Hosana is coming up with speed behind us, apparently. I haven't seen him yet, but apparently he's walking straight on the same trail of these two and following in behind. Now, interestingly enough, I reckon us crashing through the bush might just attract little Tumba this way, and we might soon see a little leopard fiesta, or fiasco as Taylor once called it. I heard all about that. Now I'm just going to try and see if I can get around, because without hitting myself in the face, that will probably be more preferable. Okay, Senzo, hold on. The problem with these two leopards is once we lose sight of them, we're going to have a big problem. So that's why I'm trying to get around things quite quickly before they cross, because otherwise we're not going to be able to keep up with them. But here is a road, which is fantastic news. Yeah. Hopefully the two of them are sitting on the road, but it's not likely. I'm pretty sure they're crossing. Although the nice thing is I know where they're going. There we go. There they go. Go up on the mound. Come on, Thandi. Up on your mound. Come on. But interesting as well, other than Thandi and Tingana and Tumba and Hosana to worry about, we also have to think that the Nkuhumas are on Twin Dams. Now, we are heading straight to Twin Dams Road. Now, if they turn north up Twin Dams Road, there might then potentially be a collision course between leopard and lion. Now, what have you seen, Thandi? No, nothing to worry about. Okay, Senzo, there's going to be a slight bump. Slight being probably a gross exaggeration as what's about to happen, so hold on. There we go. So Tara apparently also was talking about leopards and lions, if they encounter one another, what actually happens and whether or not they engage with one another. Well, lions most certainly will chase leopards hands down every single time, and as Tara mentioned, the sticks are leopard haters of note. They've killed at least one leopard that I know of, possibly two. And I know that this morning they were chasing Anderson Male. So Anderson Male has had a rough week. I think he was chased by the Nkuhumas, and then he was chased by the sticks as well. So it does happen from time to time. I have seen also, funnily enough, down in the south of the reserve, there was a male leopard called the Chilanga Male. Now, I'm not sure if any of you have ever heard of Chilanga Male, but Chilanga Male was an interesting individual. He developed a habit of hunting lion cubs, and he managed to get himself 4 lion cubs before a female lion actually got him. So he played a dangerous game, and he actually lost the game in the end. Oh, Thandi, you look so pretty in this light. Don't know, is that okay to say to a leopard? I'm not quite sure. Hopefully she likes it. Now, where is Tingana? I think she's also lost sight of Tingana, much like we have at this stage. I hear a Franklin calling here, though. Do you see him, Senzo? Oh, there he is in front. Okay, I can see him now as well. So you see she's listening now to the Franklin as well. So the Franklin caught my ear, and so did it catch Thandi's ear. So Thandi's just checking to see is there anything there. And then Tingana, like I say, is just in front of us. But they are heading into the Mulawati, and their direction has definitely changed. We're heading now in a much more northerly direction. So hopefully we're not going to get... Where am I going to go from here? You know what, Senzo? Let's just change direction here slightly. What's she running after? She's running after something. Let's see. Now, I don't know what she's chasing, but she's chasing something. You can see her just running in front here. I'm trying to get through as quick as I can, but it is not easy in here. What have you seen? She's seen something. Look at how she's twitching her tail. Franklin is alarm calling. I don't know where Tingana's gone from now, but she's definitely spotted an opportunity potentially for food. The way her body language has changed is not that of spotting Tingana. There, she's chasing a duiker. That's what she's chasing. Let's see, I saw the duiker just bolt off. Let's see if we can keep up with her. Not only have we mating leopards, we have hunting leopards, lions on the move. Oh, it's all happening today. Now I'm going to try and sneak through here somehow. Now, of course, if Thandi does kill this, even if Tingana's not here now, he's going to come running in here and come and take that kill if she did manage. Now, where did she go? Saw her running this way. Exquisite Bliss, you say go get it, girl. Well, I agree, but don't get it so fast that we can't find you. Now, where's she gone? Oh no. This is not going well. Now, there's a number of people that are trying to call me on the radio as well, that are trying to find me, but I've lost sight of Thandi. Now, I'm going to try and see if I can't find Thandi quickly, and while we do that, let's go back to Tara and her lioness. Well, finally, a hiatus in the frenzy that has been this afternoon, and Tingana is now just sitting and waiting for Thandi to come back. Thandi quickly ran off, and we weren't able to find her again, so he's now just sitting, I think, waiting and hoping that she finds him again. It's quite interesting, because he marches away from her and growls at her, but then when she runs away, he decides to lie down again. Now, I just need to guide a vehicle in, because otherwise I don't think they're going to find us, so I'm waiting to hear them, and once I hear them, I'll be able to call them. But Senzo says he'll be able to watch out and let me know when he does see them. But you can see Tingana's now perfectly blended in, and it's quite a miracle, actually, that we found him. If it wasn't for Senzo being able to see him just now, moving in this direction, I don't think we would have come back and been able to see him again. So it's good that he lay down for us at least. But you can see he's just listening now, and like I say, I'm pretty sure Thandi will be back. If she didn't kill that duiker, she most certainly will be back, and if she had killed the duiker, we would have definitely heard it. The duiker does make a little bit of a noise when it gets killed, and we didn't hear anything and heard a couple birds alarm calling. So it's definitely that she didn't kill. I'm sure she's trying to come. Yours, you can just keep coming north. I can hear you just south of me. Just keep coming north. So, like I say, just trying to get somebody else into the sighting. It's difficult to explain to them exactly where we are because of the dense, thick area. But he should be able to see me from the road. And apparently Thandi's behind us now, walking straight towards us as well, which is fantastic news. So they should join up quickly now, and hopefully they're going to go towards Twin Dams, but it's going to be very thick in here. Here comes Thandi. She's panting a little bit, unfortunately, because I'm sure she's exerted a bit of energy trying to chase that duiker away. Right. Here we go, Senzo. Are you ready? Okay, because it's going to be a rough one through here, but I know a little shortcut through a certain area. Oh, that was a bit of a bump there. Now let's see. I wonder, can I get over this? Let's try. Come on, Wendy. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got through there. Well done. Okay. Right, Senzo, you're our spotter to keep us. Here she is. Look how she's got her nose down. She's busy trying to sniff where he's gone. Look. Now she's trotting. Shame, girl. Are you trying to find him again? I must be honest, I do like when leopards run like that. It's almost like they got this little bounce, like they're from sort of Tigger days, Winnie the Pooh. That's how I always think of them. But she can move quickly. Now, I'm very glad that I've done a few bushwalks in this area because I roughly know where we're going to have to go to keep up with them. It's not going to be easy, but we certainly will try. Of course, it's much easier on foot to negotiate this than it is. I can see her just on my right. Oh, Wendy, you're such a champion. So Wendy's being an absolute delight. She's going like a dream. I can see him, and they're going to come to this clearing right here, and this pathway that we're on now takes us to a little clearing, and then we'll drop down into the Mulawati towards Twin Dams, which is fantastic. So there we go. There's Thandi in front, and Tingana is just to our right. This Tingana Tumba story is going to be the death of me, I think. I keep getting them tongue-tied. They both start with T's, and then it's certainly not easy to remember who's who. And just because we always go Thandi Tumba, yes, Alice, just like Tara and Taylor. You see, it's all T's. You would think I would be good at T's, given my name starts with a T, but, well, it seems as though I've just got no chance. Maybe it's because I'm just too excited about today. I don't know. Could be that, too. It smells like popcorn, everybody. It's a very strong scent of popcorn. Obviously, Tingana has just given a little deposit here. Senzo, are you ready for the really thick stuff? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Actually, it's not too bad. I remember now where we are. We're not too bad. They're going to go through a little Tambuati thicket, and then it should actually be alright. They've been very kind to us, because if they had gone to the right, we would have had a problem. But they've luckily stayed on a pathway that allows us to be able to follow them, which is fantastic. I see Tingana, he's down in the Mulawati already, so I'm going to try and find a way just to get down to where they are. Thandi will probably shortly join him. So while I try and negotiate my way down to the Mulawati, let's go back to Tara and the lioness, who's making her way to Gari Dam, which is great news, because remember, the buffalo were there earlier.